Cruyff plays it short. Ronald. And the shot! Caceres clears without hesitation. And it's Messi. Great chance! It's a goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? De Paul. And here's Pato. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race... Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Shot could be on. Real chance!
The attendance for this
That
match
was
was
superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This is their second
Number
corner of the
9,
game.
Romario. Number 13, Messi. Number 10.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 8, Ronaldinho.
The United
Number
States
16,
are, of course, in a position
Rodri.
to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 15.
He's in plenty of space here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pinches it off him.
Number 11.
Thuram defending his
Number
corner
18,
stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Number 19.
Big chance!
Number
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Solot receives it in a good position here. Desai deals with that comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is deftly away. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen,
Goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Lamine Yamal fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution.
Manchester United get their fourth corner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Pelé. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Pirlo gets across and deals with it. Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Now Pirlo.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Kaká. Oh, well played. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pelé. No, he's not getting past him there. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram picks it up out wide. The final seconds now. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Pelé. Aguero. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not the...
Yamal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Aguero. Pele. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodri. And he's forced to go back. And it's Jordi Alba. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti cuts it out. De Paul. Yamal. Rijkaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Crunching tackle. Cruyff. Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, some astute defending there. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. De Paul. Now it's Aguero. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Oh, good finish. They're back within reach. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He is through here. Yamal's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pato. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Aguero. And he's heaved it away. Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And that's a dangerous ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Desai. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Pato. The pull going forward. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. So a temporary halt to the action. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
With the father of a boy in a yellow
just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
The United States can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Pato. And here's Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Showing good feet. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Pato. Pele conjures time and space where few can. De Paul, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pato takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This match was 71,898.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16, Rodri. Number 8, Ronaldinho. Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Number 20,
Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Jordi Alba running with the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Aguero. And he is dashing away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The Paul, who does have an assist to his name. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Aguero. Tries to play it through. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Showing great feet there.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a little off target. And it's Pirlo. He's in a good position here.
Kaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaká. Kaká. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Pelé. That's destined for the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could be danger here. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pato. Tries to pass it through. Pato receives it in a wide position. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There will be a throw-in. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zanetti, he's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pelé is offering a right smile there.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Schlotterbeck. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Pato. Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. He's having a shot! Desai gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Cross into the box. Deftly away. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Tonali. And it's Pato. And the counter is on. Zanetti. Now it's Pato. Tonali. And here's Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram tries to clear. Hazard. Plays it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard. Now it's Pato. Played out to the left flank. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a very... Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldinho. Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is a nice touch. That's good play. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. Rijkaard. And here's Pato. Over to the right flank. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug it.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
The United States will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The United States get the second half started.
The United States have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Driving forward, Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's got the beating of his man. So much time and space here. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tonali, Pelé. To Azar. Pelé. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
The United States have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Azar. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match
just about up to the hour now.
898.
Ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Pato.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
The United States go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
The United States have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not an especially good pass, that. The United States can breathe again. It's Ronaldinho! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
10,
afoot here, and from
Johan
both
Cruyff.
sides.
Number 8, Ronaldinho. Number
Pressing's
13,
intense, and it's paid
Messi.
off.
Number 16,
Kaká, Zanetti
Rodri.
gets a foot in
Coming
here,
on the field, number 18.
and they can counter here. The
Number
United
19,
States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Number
next
11,
substitution.
Yamal. Number
Lovely
20,
pass, but can he get there?
Substitution in
Yamal!
progress.
And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
The United States, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
But here's Sörloth. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to make the challenge. Back towards the middle. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Azar. Great work on the overlap. And a shot! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Incoming delivery. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Yamal made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next
There
time.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Zanetti. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around.
And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. it.